Shown here are my Japanese doll collections. I am attracted to the colorful kimonos worn by these Japanese dolls, and I discovered something that Japanese dolls are not only female dolls, but they are composed also of male dolls. But these male dolls are really a representative of the era's tradition and culture in Japan, when the kabuki dancers were involved in prostitution, and it was deemed by the government to ban female dancers. But according to the history of Japan, the dancers were replaced by male ones, and they are to have costumes and long hairs and with makeup, and wearing colorful kimonos such as this one. And then they perform the role of actors on stage, dancing and singing, pretending they were women, to the delight of the Japanese theater goers. But even if the government wanted to eradicate prostitution, the customers would still date the dancers afterwards, and well, that's how the crime of prostitution still remain in Japan. When the male dancers would go out with customers, maybe they are drunk. So aside from the interesting history of Japan, I like to collect Japanese dolls because I'm attracted to the design and the unique silk kimono styles and its history. So I got one here. This one doll is part of my first collection when COVID closed and businesses were slackening down, and the pandemic made people to stay at home. So I decided to entertain myself in 2020 maybe. Although I still have work, I was not affected. I worked at night at the hospital, but others were staying at home. I got connected with a gentleman from New York, and he sold me his collection of this entire Yamaha Japanese dolls, which are rare, originally from Japan, because if you know the Japanese dolls, there are also ones made from China, and I don't want the ones made in China. If in case you want to buy Japanese dolls, you should check the stamped Japanese products are stamped that they are made in Japan. I don't mean to say that the quality of the products made in China are not good, but when it comes to Japanese dolls, it should be authentically Japanese. So there is a story for each doll in the box. He shipped the entire collection to me because he said they are moving to Lake Placid from New York City. So he priced this collection like less than $100, which is a good bargain. And that's how I got this set of 1 dozen of Japanese dolls. I only own originally one, but since the price was good, so I got the collection of these male and female Japanese dolls. It's see, you have seen it's Yamaha Yamaha brand. Maybe this is authentic because the stickers are still there, and he told me he purchased it from Japan when he went during one of his travels. So this doll is a female. You know, the Japanese dolls are female looking, but you should be able to distinguish which is a male or which is a female. So this one is named Goten Marie, which means a diamond ball. So she's holding a ball here, which been classified into two types, for play and those for decoration. Japanese balls are for decoration and for play. And with the advent of the Edo era, which is 1603-1867, Japanese girls play a ball. So they're trying to teach them how to play a ball. Maybe baseball, but in a different way. The most of Goten Marie have the beautiful strings. So this is called the Goten Marie, which is a ball made of cotton with a string and gold in color. So this Japanese doll is holding a cotton ball in the golden color with a string. So see, as you can see, this is the one. So going on to the next doll. This doll is still a female one. These two are females, so they are different from the ones beside it. So this pretty girl here is holding some kind of a toy. It's a small drum with many red cords around it and has a very old history. So the children's games in Japan are called the traditional girls' name. The girls' games are ohajeki. It's a kind of marble game using marbles made of glass. So another game is called ayaturi, or string figures, sometimes called cat's cradle in Britain, creating various figures with strings stretched across fingers. And otidama, a kind of juggling using small cloth bags filled with sweet beans. And another one is also a playing house, a favorite game of girls. Besides these indoor games, the playing and hide and seek, girls tag playing, hide and seek are outdoor games enjoyed both by girls and boys. So those are part of the Japanese tradition and culture. Tsuzumi is a small drum. That's what she's holding. This is called Tsuzumi. Is a drum with many cords around it and has a very old history. The time is changed by tightening or loosening the cords while playing and requires a great deal and skill to do play well. So each game is significant in that era, where girls are required to play specific games only. You know, girls have a certain place in the Japanese society. They could not just go out by themselves. They are required to play indoors. They're allowed to play outdoors, but according to what the tradition dictates.